I'm going to demonstrate the proper warm-up for the mercury meter, Jerome. Take it out of the box, and you're going to hit this I/O button right here, and it's going to go through a warm-up. When it gets to the screen that says 0.00 micrograms per meter cubed, you're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. After it's sat for 5 minutes, you're then going to remove the zero air filter from the bag. And also notice it's marked with a little orange sticker on one side. This is the side that's going to go into the port on the front of the mercury meter. These caps must come off. So again, this is the side that goes into the Jerome, and this is the entrance side. There's also an arrow right there, direction of airflow, to help you. So you're going to line it up, and all you got to do is push it in. Now you're going to take 5 samples. And after every sample, you should get a reading of 0.00. If you do not get a reading of 0.00, there is a chance that the meter is contaminated. Just like that. So we're going to take another sample. That's why you take 5 of them, to make sure that there is no mercury contaminating the meter itself. Okay, after you've done 5 samples with the zero air filter, you're then going to move over to the warm-up process, and you'll see a little menu on the screen with an arrow. So you're going to push the right arrow. You're going to get a pop-up menu that has this screen: sample, regen, date, system. You're going to use the down arrow, scroll down to regen. You're going to hit enter. Make sure you do not hit regen now, because you do not want to do a regen process. You want to do the warm-up process, which is the second one down. Again, hit the down arrow. Then you're going to hit the enter key. The big enter key in the middle, not the I/O, the enter key. And I'll do a 5-minute warm-up. Alright, now I'm going to put the sample probe into it. Doesn't matter which way, it can go either end, and it just slides right in until you feel it stop. See? Okay, we've warmed it up. We've gone through the warm-up mode. We put the zero filter air filter on. And we took 5 samples, and then we went through the zero air warm-up mode, which took another 5 minutes. And now I'm going to simulate making a entry into the house. We're going to say we already know where the spill is, so we're going to go right up to the spill, and we're going to take a sample, and hopefully it'll go into alarm. Hit the sample button. It takes a 17-second sample. And there's your alarm. Flashes alarm on the right hand side. And as you can see, it's reading 108 micrograms per meter cubed. And our low alarm is set at 0.6 micrograms per meter cubed, and the high alarm is set at 1 micrograms per meter cubed. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the cord in for the battery charger. It says top, and there's also a red mark here and on the back of the machine. Line up the two red marks, push in. Alright, now we're going to talk about the regen process. We're going to regen when three things happen. Either when the sensor becomes saturated, as you can see the bar right there, if that fills up all the way, it'll tell you that the sensor's saturated. You can no longer use the meter until you do a regen process. You're going to regen after each use, and you're going to regen once a month. When you do the regen process, it takes 45 minutes. So if you're on a call and you saturate your sensor, you're going to have to call for another meter if you need to use a meter, because it's going to take a 45-minute long process. So just keep that in mind. Now, to do a regen, the unit must be plugged in, and you cannot take the power cord out during the regen process. So wherever you set it, make sure that it's not going to be bothered. Again, we're going to look at the cord, match the red up, and plug it in. Okay. The battery symbol shows you that it's plugged in and working. It'll blink, and you're going to go through the menu, hit over, scroll down to regen, hit enter. It says regen now. You're going to hit enter again. Perform regen using external power, and we have our external power source in. We're going to go ahead and hit start. Warning, do not disconnect external power while heating. Hit start again.